If you're someone who wants to lose weight, build muscle, and have the body of your dreams, then you need to stop doing these 3 things. Let's get into the video. First and foremost, you need to stop having unrealistic expectations of yourself and following a restrictive plan. Both of these are going to set you up for failure. Having a restrictive plan and unrealistic expectations of yourself basically guarantees that these things are not things you're going to be able to do for a long time. So if you're following a restrictive plan, like doing exercises that you totally hate or any physical activity that you hate, cutting out entire food groups, like restricting your carbs, sugar, alcohol, even though you really love them, saying you'll work out a specific number of times, but never actually following through with it. Each of these things are a temporary solution to a deeply ingrained problem. They are band-aids. If you know that you're restricting yourself, like not allowing yourself to have your favorite foods or do your favorite things, then reaching your goals is going to feel so difficult. You are going to hate the process. And when you learn to fall in love with the process, that's when you're gonna see results for the rest of your life. And by having unrealistic expectations of yourself, you're just constantly gonna be let down. Expecting yourself to be perfect and not mess up in your fitness journey is exactly what's preventing you from seeing those long-term results. Nobody is perfect, and your fitness journey is not going to be perfect. You are gonna have a ton of ups and downs, so expecting yourself to have a specific weight outcome or a specific outcome in general, or expecting yourself to be perfect along the journey is extremely unrealistic, and it's only gonna discourage you from making these changes and turning your fitness journey into a lifestyle. Both following a restrictive plan and having unrealistic expectations of yourself are temporary solutions to a long-term problem that can be solved with simple solutions and simple habit changes. Something that usually comes along with following a restrictive plan is eating at a super low calorie amount. And that brings me to my next point. Eating at a super low calorie amount. Yes, I know, this sounds contradicting, but let me tell you why. Because we've been conditioned to believe that eating a low calorie amount leads to more weight loss, most women are not eating enough. The problem with eating at such a low calorie amount is that your body needs a specific number of calories to survive. That is your BMR. If you are eating at or below this number, that means your metabolism has plummeted and you are now burning way less than you should be. From this point, if you decrease your calories any further, you will put your body in a very dangerous state, and you will also feel like crap. Not only is eating a super low calorie amount dangerous for your body and your metabolism, but it can lead to a binge restrict cycle. And what happens when you are in a binge restrict cycle is it can be either subconscious or conscious. So when you are consciously binging and restricting, that means that maybe you go throughout your day, you eat too much, and then you are consciously restricting your calories. You're like, you know what? I ate way too much, so now I'm just not gonna eat for the rest of the day, or I'm not gonna eat tomorrow. And now I'm restricting my calories. And then what happens is, because you've restricted so much, you feel the need to binge. So you are consciously restricting, and then it can be a subconscious binge or it can be a conscious binge. And then when you are subconsciously binging and restricting, maybe you go throughout the day and you don't even know that you're not eating. So maybe you have a super busy day, you're at work all day, you just have things going on where you're not eating throughout the day. And then at the end of the day, you get home and you just binge everything in sight. So you've restricted your calories so much throughout the day, subconsciously, that when you get home, you are eating everything that you can see. Falling into that binge restrict cycle is not only gonna make losing weight super difficult, but it's also gonna damage your relationship with food. To see long-term weight loss, you need to properly fuel your body and exercise in a way that is conducive to your goals, which brings me to my next point. You need to stop doing so much cardio. Don't get me wrong, cardio has great overall health benefits, but it is so overrated for fat loss. The problem with using cardio as your primary form of exercise is that you are not getting the benefits of gaining muscle, nor are you changing the shape of your body. So if you want those lean and sculpted arms, or you want that toned tummy and those big glutes, then cardio is not the answer. If that's your goal, then you need to lift weights. Another reason why you need to stop doing so much cardio is because of its impact on your stress levels. So if you are someone who lives in the US, then you most likely lead a very, very stressful life. And if you lead a very stressful life, You also probably have heightened cortisol levels, which basically is the stress hormone. And when your cortisol levels are high or you have spikes in your cortisol levels, it makes it really difficult for you to lose weight. So if you keep doing that high intensity exercise, or you keep focusing on cardio as your primary form of exercise, and you have those heightened cortisol levels, they are going to stay high and you are going to have a hard time losing weight. Instead of focusing so much on cardio, shift your focus to lifting weights and you're going to see your body completely transform. And there you have it. The 3 things that you need to stop doing today to see incredible results are following that restrictive plan and having unrealistic expectations of yourself, eating at that super low calorie amount, and you need to stop doing so much cardio. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and let me know. And also make sure to hit that subscribe button, because in the next video, I'm gonna tell you all of the things you need to start doing to see weight loss. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Space, space, space.